We got the vibe, fun and friendly all the time. Draft and play and feel the rise. Magic moments in our eyes.
Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic here, back doing a best of one Aetherdrift draft. Let's see, 4 mana, 5/5 menace. Crew 2, whenever you discard one or more cards, create that many tapped 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. It's a pretty sweet card. Good little cycling build around. It's kind of a strong effect. You can't surprise block because they're tapped black zombie creature tokens, but pretty awesome with cycling. Otherwise, I could just take a spin out and get some removal. And there's Malt Tender too. Maybe I finally need to force force green or whatever. I'll try this card out. This kind of looks cool. Good with cycling. It's got menace. What do we got here? Just take the pothole mole and hope it works out. Otherwise, take a cycler. You may have this creature enters a copy of an artifact or creature you control. All right, well, it kind of synergizes with Chariot, I guess. Sky Cycle's pretty sweet for red-white. Maybe just take the rare. This is a cool effect. It's a flash card too, so you can flash in as a creature. And it's got cycling. All right, let's try it out. Well, Sideswipe's some pretty cool removal. Yeah. Otherwise, Hull Drifter, not Hell Drifter. Hull Drifter's good. But probably take removal here. Feel pretty good about that. Some good blue picks otherwise. Yeah, again, the Hull Drifter back would be nice. Engineer is very playable. I like the Javelineer in black. But yeah, I'll take Sideswipe. Ooze Patrol. Well, this is good with green, black, and like self-mill. So I could do that. Otherwise, there's Hull Drifter. Basically, Hull Drifter is just good because it draws 2 cards and gives you some Sideswipe value. I like that this triggers off artifacts and creatures in your graveyard. I got beat up pretty badly by that. It's 4 mana though too. Jeez. I guess you do get to mill too, but I'll take the Hull Drifter. Alright, another Sideswipe. I'm okay with that. Lightning Strike, pick 5. Wicker Folk's gonna be good, probably. But take the Sideswipe for now. Stall out. I mean, cycling is gonna be the bread and butter to make this Chariot go off. Jeez. It's an interesting one. It's kind of cool. I like that card. Momentum Breaker is pretty sweet. There's Grim Bauble though too. I like Momentum Breaker quite a bit. Just 2-drop, make them sack a creature. Otherwise you make them discard. We don't have that many cyclers yet, do we? No, not yet. I think it's slightly stronger than Grim Bauble, probably. We'll see. Oil Gorger. Pit Automaton, yeah. Only to activate abilities. Sarcophagus really let me down last time I played it. Just take the Omnivore, get a 2-drop. Try and force my way into green. Or take an Oil Gorger and cut black a little harder. Probably take the Oil Gorger. Surveyor. Yeah, it's not bad. It's one of my favorite Surveyors. Point the Way can ramp you a lot. Let's just take the Black Surveyor for now. All right. Well, I don't think we need Carolorna. Maybe now is my chance. Get into green. Otherwise, Camera Launcher probably makes the most sense with double Hellish Sideswipe. Ancient Vendetta. Not a very good limited card, as it turns out. Especially in best of one, but we'll cut black because, well, I guess if I was going to take a white card, I'd probably take Surveyor. All right, well, getting a pick 11 Javelineer is pretty nice. Late Jaguar, too, but Javelinier's great card. Yeah, white seems pretty wide open, unsurprisingly. Probably take the Assailant over the Roadside. I don't know. That might have been wrong. Late Perry. All right. Yeah. Probably need to be white-black, I'm guessing. Affinity for artifacts. How many do I even have? 3? Yeah, it's not bad. When it enters, for each player, destroy up to 1 target creature that player controls. If a creature you control is destroyed this way, put 2+1/+1 counters on this vehicle. Cool. That's a great card. All right. Removal 2. Like I said, white's pretty wide open. Black seems that way too. So white black is like a start your engines synergy build. I can't even remember. Catcher down pretty strong. Yeah. We'll probably wheel the Embalmed Descendant since white's so open. No one's really going to take it. Let's see. Loot. Well, I'm pretty far away from playing that. Good green cards here. Maybe just take the Sundial Tyrant. It's an artifact, so it's going to have synergy for Junker. Crews relatively well. It beats down relatively well. Sure. I think we're off these dudes, though. So double Light Shield parry. Yeah, it's kind of nice with the Chariot. We'll see. Removal wise, not looking so bad. We definitely want some good sack fodder, though. I guess you can sack artifacts with Sideswipe too. That's pretty nice. Air Response Unit. I kind of like that card, although I guess it's 3 mana. Yeah, what else do I really want? Oil Gorger. Glider I don't really want. I mean, creature count is pretty low. We might need another, sadly, need another Oil Gorger or an Assailant. I mean, Assailant comes down a mana earlier, but this having lifelink is nice. You probably still go for the cheaper thing, I'm guessing. But, I mean, this has Vigilance, so it can block and attack. I guess that's not bad. All right, we probably wheel stuff anyway. We'll just take it. I think it has better synergy with the Sideswipe anyway, I guess. Haunt the Network, yeah. Got a good artifact count. I could splash this if I had like Night Market or something. Another Air Response Unit. I don't want the Sarcophagus. Maybe just take Night Market. I mean, we have enough vehicles. 3 vehicles, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I guess we're taking a Night Market. It makes more hands keepable, too. It's not a bad card. Lacrian Army. Yeah, Armory, rather. Not a bad card here. We already have the 3 vehicles. Yeah. Disciple is always deceptively good. Clack Scion, Hunger Tyrants. Certainly playable. Maybe we'll try out the Armory here. If we end up with a boatload of vehicles. Free fixing, I guess, but we probably want this Grim Bauble removal plus artifact to make the Junker cheaper. Yeah, I like that. Gravestalker, because we have cheap artifacts and creatures to go to our graveyard, but it also has cycling, which is random synergy for Chariot, I guess. Sure. Wrangler. Yeah. It's okay. Maybe just take the Disciple now. Okay. Risky Shortcut versus Ether Jacket. Probably need some more creatures. I'll take the Jacket just in case. Light Wheel Enhancements. I mean, I don't need Ancient Vendetta, so I guess. So Assailant versus Glider. Glider is not particularly good, but we already have an Assailant. I just want to make sure we have enough early game if I need it. Take a Mechanic. Shortcut. I mean, the colors we're in are certainly wide open. It's just, it's not green, you know? Last picking playable things. Well, Gonti's pretty sweet, so I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's a great card. Certainly can win some games with that. Backdoll Terror would be a gift if we could wheel that, because our artifact count is very high now. But we'll take Gonti and be pretty happy about that. Wretched Doll's not bad, but I wonder if we need more removal, or do we want to just take the Wretched Doll, or just take a Scoured Barrens because we already have a deck. Probably take the Barrens, and we'll wheel something here anyway. Just makes the mana base better. Country Roads wouldn't be bad either, since our creature count is still, well, it's getting there. Surveyor, Raceway. Raceway is actually kind of good because it synergizes with our Chariot. Yeah, that's all right with me. Maybe get the Country Roads back, or we just take the Country Roads. Maybe get the Raceway back. That's maybe more realistic. Although no one's playing white, I'll just take the Country Roads anyway. It's kind of like running a free value land here. I'll take another one. Dune Drifter. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool card. Probably take it. Can get good value stuff back. Do we have enough early game creatures? Well, maybe not, but we have enough early game with removal and stuff. We're probably okay. I mean, I like the Dune Drifter. It brings it back to the battlefield too, which is kind of cool. I don't really like this card. It's just a 4/3. It's pretty underwhelming. I don't really need an interface ace. I don't really want to play all these gliders, but I'm going to consider it. I think we're not doing enhancements. Another parry. I probably just play this. Yeah, I think we just play this. We're going to splash it off of Night Market, I think. This card is just remarkably strong, so, and we're not giving up anything I care about for it. A Light Shield parry, number 3. So now I don't think we want to do the Raceway, probably. Maybe another Oil Gorger now, or we just take another Ether Jacket. Both fairly underwhelming. I'll take the Gorger, I guess. I guess Ether Jacket, because it's an artifact, maybe it makes more sense and cheaper. Another Armory, another Mechanic. We already got one Mechanic, right? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. There's no way we need 2 Armories. I'll take a Mechanic. I mean, we don't need 2 Mechanics either, I guess, but... Alright, we did get the Collision Course back, but maybe I actually want the Wretched Doll. I kind of like this card. Do we have enough removal? That's the question. Yeah, you know, this is a solid card, I feel like. Beats down well, it's an artifact. It's got enough upside where I think we want it. I'm going to take another Disciple over the Mustang. I just like it. It flies. It has good value. Got a lot of flyers. Guess that's a good thing. Surprisingly ended up with a fair amount of rares. Well, let's do our thing, huh? Separate creatures and non-creatures. What's our count? Should probably look at that, huh? Do I have to... Got 22 creatures? Alright, well, pretty comfortably can cut creatures. a boatload. So we probably don't need the glider so much, although now I'm looking at it, we're pretty light on early plays. No, that's not true. 3 gliders is definitely going to be too much. We can cut one of those. I think we'll cut the launcher despite it being reasonably good with the side swipes. Grim Bobble's very good with the side swipes too. And any of these vehicles that we can draw cards off of. Removal wise, what did we even get? 2 parries, Bobble, side swipes, breaker. It's not bad. Probably cut the risky shortcut, although it does help with the engine stuff. I could consider it. Let's see. Oh yeah, Demonic Junkers removal too. That's nice. So did we even get enough cycling to really take advantage of Chariot? Probably not, but that's all right. How many vehicles do we even have? We have 4 vehicles. So is the Lacrian Armory going to be worth it? I mean, the passive ability is kind of good too. And we do have a mount. How many mounts did we get though? Just the one? No, we have 3 mounts? Oh yeah, the gliders. Well, all right. Maybe we'll try the armory out. Especially since we can cut a bunch of creatures. So, I suppose that means I want to cut... I mean, I don't want to cut any of my cyclers. Let's just cut the mechanics, because they're... I mean, they're kind of okay in here. What do I want to cut? I guess Ether Jacket can always kind of go. It's a flyer, but... And it's an artifact. There's enough synergies. The Assailants can probably go. I mean, I don't want to cut flyers, but... Maybe I keep the flyers. It's just... It's not like mechanics great. Maybe we cut one of each. Maybe we cut both, to be honest, because we already have 16 creatures. So we have to cut one more. Double mechanic we probably don't need. I could see that. I don't think we're going to cut any more of our early game. I don't love double glider, but at least it has armory and mechanic synergy. And can help with starter engines because you can make it fly sometimes. It's got vigilance. The vigilance on it is, I feel like, pretty irrelevant. Because it's not like you want to block with it. But I guess you want to chump with it. It's not a very good card. Could arguably see cutting it. But I have to cut some non-creatures too. So I'm kind of in a tricky spot. So I have 3 lands to splash Ichik with. It's not great. But still end up with 8 white and 9 black. So we probably could go 8/8. Like I could go down 1, go up here. And then I would still have 8, 6, 7, 8 plus 4. Yeah, that's probably fine. Ichik's pretty sweet. So 4 more cuts. Only 1 should probably be a creature. Which means I have to cut some non-creatures, and I don't want to cut cyclers. So where does that leave me? Like, at least Daring Mechanic's kind of like a mana sink. But do I want to cut more flyers? Probably not. Gravestalker's got cycling, so I'd prefer to not cut that. I mean, response unit. Basically, it's getting to the point where I'm cutting armory, and I feel like if I'm cutting armory, I might as well cut some of the jankier, like, vehicles I probably don't need. Like, I probably don't need a response unit. Like, it's cool that it makes Junker cheaper, but I just don't think we need it. We probably can get there. Even if we're casting this for 6, I feel like we're feeling pretty good. So we're already at, so we still need to cut 1 more creature, and then it's just 1 more cut after that. And I possibly could cut 2 creatures. I kind of like having 1 surveyor. It might just be the mechanic, especially now that I cut. Yeah. Cut another card. That's probably true. Try and keep my evasion, reasonably high. Yeah, decent evasion with combat tricks and removal. And one more cut, and it should probably be a non-creature. 9. How many actual cyclers or discard outlets do I have for Chariot? We've got Gravestalker, 2 parries. That's just 3. It's pretty light. I mean, it's still a 4 mana potential 5/5 menace when you crew it. But certainly a little less exciting now without that much cycling. Yeah. Tough one. Dune Drifter in here. I mean, there's a lot of things it can bring back for like 5 mana. It's probably reasonable to keep that. Could cut a creature. Makes our vehicles a little less exciting. I could cut the Chariot, but I was kind of going to try it out. But, I mean, we have, what, like 3 cards that interact with it? That is pretty light. Did I try it anyway? Cut something else? Cut a creature? I mean, I kind of like Mustang that it can attack as a 4/4 vigilance kind of when it's saddled. That is nice. Yeah, it's not bad. Definitely don't want to cut the side swipes. Jeez. Tricky spot here. Cut a glider. I feel like I'm not staying super busy early then. But gliders are looking worse now that we cut the armory and the... Yeah, maybe we go to 14 creatures, which is a little bit lighter than I like, but I think we'll give it a try. I mean, we have the country roads too, so those kind of help to crew our stuff. That's true, actually. All right. Is this deck good? I don't know. You know, that's been one of my major issues with this format is I kind of like how every deck I build looks, and then sometimes I'll just get thrashed. Often I'll just get thrashed. So, like, we have Gonti. This card is very good, especially with evasion. You're just stealing your opponent's spells. It's remarkably strong. Demonic Junker is a card that comes in potentially for cheap, blows things up, can possibly even get bigger. H-Chick's going to be ridiculous. You know, mid to late game when you play it, you're probably making, 3+ insects that are going to make him bigger and make your opponent lose life. So, yes, there's a lot of good things about this deck, but do I feel good about it? Not particularly, I guess. Night Market, another card with Chariot. That's nice, at least. Okay. So, 4 cyclers. All right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you around 1. We can keep this. So we'll go Surveyor into Javeliner is actually not bad. Attacking for 3 first strike on turn 3 and hopefully getting those engines going. I don't think we're going to play the Night Market yet either. Because if we draw more lands or draw our, cycle value thing, then potentially don't have to. Oh, that was a good rip. Now we get to go Glider into Surveyor into Javeliner. It's quite nice. Yeah, it's actually really nice. Huge value. All right, so we can... we're going to play the Surveyor first because we want to start our engines. Let's see if they want to trade here. Kind of hope they don't. I feel like it's better for us if they don't block here. Mostly because of Javeliner next turn is going to be so nice with Surveyor and Glider. It's going to be a lot of damage output. Not even sure if they know it's a good block or not. I mean, I'm not even sure how much like speed value stuff we have, so. The thing is, if they attack, I'm taking it. pretty unusual that my glider would actually be better served as a attacker, but here you go. Well, I guess there's the nice thing about glider having vigilance is I could block here if I wanted to, but I'm not even taking advantage of the vigilance, so. Dune Drifter Hellish Sideswipe is actually kind of nice because you can bring something back and then sack your Dune Drifter and get another card out of it. It's a lot of value, actually. You know me, I love value. Buccaneer, yeah, still fine. No attacks. Parry's good. Let's do Javelineer. Guess they could double. If they double block the Surveyor, though, it's kind of nice, actually. So we'll saddle there, get in here, and pump that. So you're getting in for 5. They can double block. I'd kill the Buccaneer. They don't even want to do that, huh? All right. Fair enough. Maybe they'll leave up Exhaust mana for Buccaneer. It's only 2 mana, though. Now I could pretty comfortably see myself trading for their Catalyzer. It's a sensible attack. Maybe they'll just leave the mana up. That would be the ideal scenario for us. Sure. We can get that back eventually. So probably going to have to play the Night Market now, which is not really that big of a deal. Well, they have bounce off mana now, but I also don't think that matters. So, all right, we'll go ahead and momentum breaker them. They'll sack the Catalyzer pretty obviously. Another max speed. Well, you don't even need max speed to get value off of that, so that's nice. Maybe they do have bounce off, huh? I'm kind of willing to trade a little bit of tempo. We'll get in. I mean, it's got to be an easy block for him here. No blocks. Well, that's... I mean, it's obviously still very good for us, so we'll get another black mana here. So now we're a mana away from getting our Javelineer back, which is nice. That's a good one. If a pirate and a vehicle. Well, that's all right. They don't have the vehicle, so. Attacking with both. All right. So we have max speed now, too, which is nice. All right. Disciple's actually kind of nice, too. So we'll do that. More life gain going. I mean, it's such an obvious parry telegraph here that I don't know if they want to do anything. We're kind of handily winning this race, though, because the momentum breaker can gain us 4 life now, too, which is nice. Maybe they're ready to use their Buccaneer as well. I wonder if I'm willing to trade. I don't think so. You know, I feel like I'm winning the race. We'll keep trading here. Let's see, they have a follow-up play. All right. Well, they're tapped out. That's obviously pretty good for us. We got the land, but unfortunately it's a tap land, so we can't get the good dude yet, which is a tough one. So I could... Let's just attack with Surveyor and Disciple here. Sure. So they can just trade. I'm okay with that. Actually, no, this has first strike, so I can parry. That actually works fine. I mean, another option is let them trade. Dune Drifter. Yeah, and then I can crew. And then I save my parry. I kind of like that, actually. Because I want to get that Drifter out for side swipe for extra value. All right. We'll just trade. And again for 2. And then we go Barons. And we go Drifter. 2. We'll get the Surveyor back. And then we can crew the Drifter if we feel like it. Although I kind of want to preserve the Drifter here. I have Momentum Breaker too, very important. It's like having an extra 4 life for 2 mana. We have parry, we have sideswipe. I feel like we have a lot of the tools to get there here. Very, very close to lethal. All right, they're flooding the engine on that, so we'll activate. Now it might be better to sack the Surveyor, just because basically it's hard removal for sideswipe. So we could trade with Swashbuckler. Sure. I know. So that's fine. So yeah, we sacked. I mean, sacking the Surveyor just has to make the most sense, I think. So and then we can do Mustang, activate Drifter, get in for 5. That's pretty good. Puts him in a pretty tough spot. Wow. All right. All right. Cruise for 2, so they can't even crew it with the Mako. They have no cards left. Sweet. See for the next one. All right, let's keep. Got all 3 colors too. And we've got, I guess, Momentum Breaker for their 2-drop into, well, I prefer to not play a turn 3 Disciple. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Chariot's looking a little unexciting here too, but hey, I've got a Disciple I can activate with it. Really, I want to play the Chariot first and then play the Disciple, because then you can give it lifelink and indestructible, activate it, get in for 5 menace, indestructible lifelink, which is pretty good. Forget, do we have double white or double black? I can't actually, we have double black. We have a couple double black, so I guess this time I'll do the black. So see if we just, I guess I could sack that. I mean, I might as well, because they can sack it any other time too, unless I want to play this glider, but I don't think that I do. I can do glider on turn 3, I guess. Not that that's terribly exciting. Maybe saving the night market was, I don't know, we'll see. Sure. Ooh, that's a good one. So, Disciple versus Glider. I mean, I guess we go Glider. I really want to do the Chariot into the Disciple. I think it's going to be significantly better. They're going to Perilous Snare my Glider? Wow. They must have a boatload of removal in hand. Otherwise, that play is pretty crazy. So, I'm going to do the Chariot. I can do Disciple. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They want to get the max value for Snare. Can I blow up artifacts with this? No. All right, well, that's okay. Oh, bummer. We have zero value for, that's kind of funny. All right. Well, I don't want him to get max speed yet, so, all right. At least I have something for Achik now. I guess that's good. Hey, no play too. Nice. Just 1? Is that really all I want? I guess so. It's really not that good, but no, that's nice actually. We have the answer for it. All right. Let's bobble this baddie. I guess we'll do Country Roads and get in for 4. Surveil at the end of their turn. No play, and they're mana screwed. Digging. No, they found their land. No, that's gone. Definitely keeping the flyer though. All right. Yeah, we can actually. That's all right. Sloth boy, huh? Ooh, Assailant's really nice here. So let's do Assailant. And for 2. So we have max speed. Sloth doesn't have trample or anything, so that's good. Double Sloth. All right. Them having indestructible is kind of irrelevant. All right, so we'll block there. They'll lose a life. Let's see here. I can make another 1/1. So we'll just make a pilot. And for 5. And play a Scoured Barrens. And pass. They have a flyer now, I guess. Sure. Let's see. I don't really want them to have max speed for perilous snare value. But how important is this pilot? Well, it's not particularly important to me. But we'll keep them off max speed for now. No mount or vehicle, so I guess we'll just get in with the Assailant here. And play the Country Roads. And pass. Sure. So, I mean, if they don't have removal, we kind of win. I think I'll just gain some life here. Let them have their value. I mean, we're attacking with both flyers anyway, so it's pretty irrelevant. All right. See you for the next one. On the play, we'll keep it because we can cycle the parry if we don't draw land. Black mana would obviously be real good turn progression for us if we can be so blessed. All right, so we'll cycle the parry, I think. Yeah, I think we will. I want to find that black mana before it's too late. Oof. I want to find a green mana. All right, Empty Disciple, not the most exciting play, but I guess we got nothing better to do. Yeah, I got the black mana. That's good. So probably play the Surveyor to get the engines going. Best use of mana is the Chariot, though. It's true. Huh. Chariot makes the Junker cheaper. That is relevant, actually. I'm gonna play the Chariot and then chill here. Sure. Kind of okay trading, I guess. Black mana, it's good. But it's not an untapped black mana. It's a little less good. That's all right. Play the Surveyor, get in for 2. And land away from Junker, doing something. We can pump the Surveyor too, which is nice. Good value there. Easy block. All right. Gravestalker, which I guess we could cast. Yeah. 5/4. Let's just give it the flyer and play the 5/4. One cheaper. Close to max speed, which doesn't do that much right now, but that's all right. 1 mana away from Demonic Junker. I kind of want to save that for that, real scary target they've yet to show us. There we go. There it is. So that's fine. We'll get in with, yeah. I mean, the thing is, if I play the Wretched Doll, it is actually pretty good. Let's do the Oil Gorger. I'm alright with it. I mean, the thing is, I could play the Grim Bauble too. Like, basically, I could attack the Gravestalker. They block with Serpent. I feel like I'm okay with this play for now. We're getting in. Winning the race. We have a lifelinker now. We're a land away from Junker. We're not in a huge rush, I feel like. Especially if they're just doing that. That's fine. They still have to figure out a good plan here. Because if I attack with Gravestalker, unfortunately Gravestalker plus Bauble is not enough to kill the Buccaneer and Artillerist. That would have actually been pretty sweet. But that's okay. I don't think I want to destroy a creature I control just to make the Junker bigger. A lot of stall outs. All right, they're going for it, understandably. All right, got the land, so that's good. So Junker's gonna come down now. So I'll blow up the Serpent. And Yeah, I don't really want to blow up any of my stuff. And we'll get in for 2. Leave the Junker back to block the Buccaneer. Sure. Easy block for sure. I don't even know if they want to make that trade. They're the one with the vigilant creature. I was going to say, it's way better for us. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like it's better for us. I think they figured that out too, which is good. 2 cards left. All right, well, good news is Grim Bauble found a target. So we'll take out the Surveyor. Um, 6 mana too. You can play both of these. Wow. So yeah, we'll do that. Activate the Junker with the doll. Get in with these 2. Looking at their graveyard. What do we got? It's pretty good. I mean, certainly not good enough, but not bad. Then we get to Grim Bauble at end of turn. All right, sweet. See you for the next one. It's a keep. It is a keep. Certainly one of our slower hands, but that's all right. I mean, the pilot looks a lot better with all this slow junk we have. That's a strong one. Grim Bauble would be a good draw. A little bit on the slow side, huh? Sure. Oh, well, a little bit late. Man, that would have been so good last turn. So we have to make good use of mana here. I don't think we can afford to take a turn off for Grim Bauble now. It's just not good enough. So the question is, do we do the Assailant or do we do the Chariot? The bonus of the Chariot, it's a tough one. I guess I can play Assailant. It starts our engine, offers a trade if they don't use removal. If they do use removal, then we have to hope to draw land so we can go Grim Bauble plus a 4-drop. But we have to be more productive with our turns. We can't just like do. I guess I could have done a Grim Bobble and use a Country Roads, but that's, I mean, setting ourselves back another land is not going to be a winning plan either. So we can offer a trade here. If we end up trading for a Light Shield parry, it's not great, but we can attack the Coordinator. That's not the worst. I mean, we're going to have removal for that at some point, so with the Junker, ideally. All right, no play is good, and we got the land we needed, so that's great. So now we go Grim Bobble, kill the Coordinator. And then we probably do Chariot and keeps the mechanic back. Can actually afford to play Junker here. Sure. So I still definitely offer the trade with the Chariot. If they have a trick or removal, so be it. Our Junker will get expensive again, but we're one land away even if Chariot dies, so. Activated abilities. I guess Crew is an activated ability, so we'll go ahead and activate that. Yeah. Now we get Junker, which is sweet. So blow up. Just a creature, huh? All right. Well, we're gonna blow up their mechanic. I can attack with the assailant first, which I think we will, because it, yeah, well, they can crew that though, huh? Yeah, we're not had enough on the race to do that, I think. So, but I do want to get this lifelink going. That's a tough one. All right, let's attack with assailant. And then I'm gonna play Junker. And we're gonna blow up the mechanic. Then they can activate Chariot on their turn to attack for 3, but we've got the Oil Gorger coming up too, so that's pretty nice. It's gonna be a little tougher to race. They could have gotten in with the. Was this crew for 3 or 2? 2, so they could have actually gotten in. So we have another land. And we're at 7. And we have 6. So we can do Mustang plus Surveyor, which I think we're going to do. I need that Oil Gorger is the main issue here. So we'll do Surveyor plus Mustang. Not being able to activate the Chariot. I don't know how big of a deal that actually is. Sure. Tricky spot. Let's see. Obviously, want to get the lifelink going. I mean, All right. No, I think we get in with Oil Gorger. Yeah, not having the lifelink here is tough. Pretty tough. So we're going to have to chump the Chariot, assuming they don't have removal, and chump with probably like Chariot and Junker and stuff. Man, I guess I'd prefer the Junker to die because it's smaller and doesn't have the upside. All right, they had the removal, so that's GG's. It's a tough one. Randomly played against an aggro deck, and we just started with all of our 4-drops, so tricky game. Real tricky. No flying in reach, yep. All right, see you for the next one. It's a keep. Gotta, yeah, get to go. Probably Doll into Disciple now. Although, no, I guess it makes more sense to do the Surveyor. We lose out on some damage, but what does this thing do again? That's pretty good. Maybe we want a momentum break here. I don't want them to just exhaust and get in for 4 and make a treasure. It's pretty good. Sure. Okay, so we'll play, not the most exciting play here, but play a Doll so that we can do Disciple next turn. Get in for 3, potentially. Or if that doesn't work, we can play Surveyor plus Surveil. Dig for that land. Make Gravestalker maybe a little cheaper. Make A-Chick a little bigger, a little better. Might want to do that anyway, because I've got 2 cards that it works well with. Yeah, sure. All right, land, good draw there. Let's go Disciple. Get in. We're mana trample reach. Pretty good. So, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, what do we play? Guess we do Surveyor. And pass. And gonna take 4 from the hazard. Because I don't really want to double block. Although if I did, I guess it would make these better. And we'd kill it. Because they don't have the mana to exhaust it yet. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's worth it then. So double block plus Wretched Doll, Surveil. Not the best play ever, but we've got a good hand, so I'm kind of okay with it. Gets rid of their reach creature too. Maybe they don't even want to do it. Maybe they're patiently waiting with their hazard, which might make more sense. Unfortunately, we still need another land. It makes things a little trickier. I'm glad they're attacking with the hazard. So we'll double block here. And we'll use this. Light Shield Parry. Well, doesn't help. 8-chick doesn't help Gravestalker. I think we either want a land or a creature here or something. All right, they use a run over. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, obviously it's not great for us, but we're in a tricky situation, so gotta do what we gotta do here. All right. This becomes a 7/7 with one more land. That's gonna be tricky too. And it does have trample. It's pretty tricky. I guess we can still double block it though. So we'll do the Gravestalker first here. That's the play. Can double block the hazard if they slam the land. If they don't slam the land, we just block the hazard. If they attack, I doubt they do. Kind of turns off their attack otherwise. I don't really have a lot of other great plays. H-chick's gonna have to do some real heavy lifting here. That's gonna be pretty tricky to beat, unfortunately. Looks like we just got absolutely hosed, as is as per usual with this as per usual with this format. It's either really close or you get completely hosed. I'm just gonna gain life now because I'm not gonna have mana to cash that out later, I don't think. So I could just do H-chick now, I guess. If I get another land, I'll have Dune Drifter to bring it back if it dies. I don't know how I'm beating the auxiliary is the issue. So I need to find removal for auxiliary or obviously we lose. We have removal in here. I don't remember what it is, but oh, it's our rare thinger, Majigger. Jeez, it's a bold attack. Sure. So, lock here, and here, and here, and we take, that goes to 7, so we take 3 plus 7. Oh, plus we have this dude here too, huh? All right, well, I guess we'll block that too. Still need to find removal as it turns out. It's not quite removal. Well, I guess we don't quite die. I do the Disciple again for 7. I guess I have to. I have no choice. Because the other play, yeah, otherwise we just, because this can do it to any target, yeah. Darn. All right. Let's do it for 3. Get the Disciple. And for 7. Guess we can activate the Dune Drifter if they actually attack with the Surveyor. Still just need removal, and we get removal, we're looking okay. If they don't have a creature follow-up or removal, possibly could kill them. Which is pretty good. That'd be amazing win. Wow. Glider. I mean, that's pretty good, actually. Because now I can attack for 7. Can't crew that yet, but we get in for 7. They get to draw off Surveyor, but no, whatever. Let me do the Glider. Oh, darn. You're just a removal spell away. Very close to winning this, actually. But what can you do? Yeah, any removal for Surveyor there, and we absolutely won the game. Which is pretty crazy to think about. But doesn't do much good. Doesn't do much good when you don't have the resources, or the removal rather. All right, see you for the next one. Oh yeah, we have Gonti in this deck. You know, like our strongest card. I've played exactly 0 times. Land would be pretty good here. So if I don't rip a land next turn, we cycle Light Shield Parry, because we can't miss a land drop, or we're going to be in big trouble. At least they're taking a turn off. That's nice. It's helpful. Land rip would be huge here, because then we can go into Javelineer, potentially into Gonti, which would just be really, really good for us. Stock up the new Divination. Much better Divination. Got the land, huge for us, because now we can get in for 4 on turn 3. So we didn't even miss a land drop, which is great. We've got pretty good damage going now, which is also really good. We have Light Shield Parry as a spell, which is also good. I think they actually suck. I mean, I'd rather have Grim Javelineer, because it's going to attack better. Sure. All right, got the land too, which is just great. So I can do Gonti. But I wonder if it actually makes more sense now to do. I'm trying to think. I've only got one white resource. I think we're going to end up doing the chariot. So I probably just attack with javelin here because it's kind of an easy block for them, but we at least get to surveil, which is nice. We'll play the chariot, and then we get to do Gonti and crew and get in for 5 menace, which is pretty good. I'm going to keep the land. I mean, I really don't need a second green. Well, yeah, I probably don't need that, do I? I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I really feel like we don't need that. Like, if anything, we need a white mana, I think. I wonder if I wanted to take it just because it's an extra resource, but it's a tough one. Surveyor plus Glider is now the play, and then that sets up Gonti a little bit better. Especially with the Glider. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Now I kind of wish I did have the land. Although then I wouldn't have drawn the Surveyor, I guess. I'm glad they attacked there. That's nice. Because now this, I mean, they got the full whatever, but... Alright, let's do Gonti and hope they don't have a counter spell. And then we'll activate this. Get in. It's gonna be hard for them to resist not jumping here. I mean, speed plus a treasure or a card from their deck and everything. It's pretty harsh, so. We're looking okay. I kind of like how we're looking. Although, still, I guess kind of regretting not keeping that. Oh, well, that's all right. That's not the end of the world. I mean, yeah, we took some damage for it, but that's not a huge deal. Now they're keeping it back, and we did get the land, so that's good. So, the play is now Oil Gorger and saddle this dude. Get in with these guys. I guess Wicker Folk on Glider. But then they just chump the Oil Gorger. I guess that's fine. It prevents them from triple blocking the Oil Gorger, so I kind of like it. Although they might still triple block the Oil Gorger. Alright, they did triple block the Oil Gorger, which I think probably makes sense. So I wonder if I'd rather get the Wicker Folk or the Thopters. Probably the Wicker Folk, I guess. It's a pretty bad trade for us, but it's kind of harsh for them because we upped our speed and we got, you know, a card off the top. Unfortunately, we don't get... We can still play those cards, right? Nice. That's good value. Yeah, could be worse. We got 1 untapped mana. All right, that's good news. 2 untapped. All right, well, a little bit less good. That's okay. Side swipe, nice. So we can sack the Chariot to blow up the Thopterist. But I want to save that. So I think we just play their land. Get in with both. They probably double block Gonti, so we'll trade a Light Shield parry. Which is fine. Guess if they have removal for Gonti here, we're kind of in trouble, but it's all right. So the parry, which means we can even pump the Surveyor once if they don't block, which is nice. They are blocking though, which is fine. So we'll parry the Gonti. Hope they don't have removal. Oh, bummer. Oh, it could be worse. That could definitely be worse. Yeah, that's actually fine. We keep our Gonti then. I'm okay. If we keep Gonti, I'm okay. No big deal there. Oh. All right. Well, at least they're out of cards, I guess. Attacking. Wow. Attacking with both? Oh gosh, that's amazing for us. Yeah. I feel great. We get to really punish them now. That's wonderful. We'll sack this. Draw the card. Nice. So now we can go this Gonti and get in. Up the speed, get a free spell. I'm just going to do this to get the treasure, I think. Although, maybe that was a bad plan, because you can do it for as long. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad play. Looks like they only surveilled one, so they did keep something. I mean, I have Surveyor, which I can pump. Loses all abilities. There. Oh, whatever. I still would have been able to cast Rides In, but that's okay. So let's see. We got 4 mana. So we'll attack, and we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll double pump. And for 4. Max speed was Wretched Doll and Surveyor. Well, it was an excellent draw on their part. Light Shield parry. Well, that's nice, I guess. We'll just get in here and here. We'll parry the first strike. And then we'll pump. And pump. And pump. And get in for 5. Definitely keep that. So, I don't know if we need a Grim Bobble, so let's just get in with these two. That's fine, I guess. I'm just gonna get rid of their blocker. And then we'll do a bunch of surveilling, I guess. So what are they getting back? Probably the Rambler, I guess. Kind of makes sense. Oh, the bounce target. All right. I guess that makes more sense. All right, so we'll do some surveilling here. Dune Drifter, which can get some good stuff out of our yard for sure. Oil Gorger. Probably Oil Gorger, huh? That makes the most sense, I think. Because it's going to be lifelinking and flying. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. So we'll leave that on top. All right, we'll take it. See you for the next one. Oh, it's a keep. We got all 3 colors. It's kind of a weird hand. Doesn't do much for us, right? That's all right. All right, white mana. Probably have to cycle parry, I'm thinking, unless we rip something we can play. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and cycle Light Shield parry. Look for a little more action here. I love that card. Except when I play it incorrectly. All right. Not the sexiest draw, but we're gonna do it. So I'm staying busy. All right. Fair enough. All right, that was a good draw, but let's see. Chariot first or Mustang, huh? Mustang gets permanently bigger. I guess that's probably presumably better. Chariot makes Junker cheaper though. Yeah, that's true. That's a important observation. Spin out. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna play the Chariot here. I mean, I could saddle. I'm trying to think. So, if I saddle Mustang, and they take it, yeah, I'm actually okay with this. So we'll do this, we'll saddle, and the Mustang gets untapped, which I kind of like. If they really punish themselves in double block here by activating the car, we're looking pretty good. And I'm kind of okay with this trade. I don't love it, but I'm okay with it. We still can cast Junker, blow up something big here, whatever it may be. Still can get in with Chariot. Got some plays. All right, so now we just jam Junker and get in with Chariot. It's pretty good. Sure. All right, Junker comes down. Not gonna blow anything else up. Activate Chariot. They can activate car. We're still attacking the Chariot, so it doesn't matter. Looks like they didn't want to. And this cruise for 2. Yeah, that's nice. So we'll get him for 5. Because we always have that ace in the hole cycle of parry. Activate Chariot's ability that we haven't used once. At least we're getting in with some decent beaters here. Only 1 white mana is a little bit hard. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So, I guess the play is might as well bobble and kill the... I think we'll kill the launcher. Because they're going to activate the guild card, which is fine. That's a sensible play. And now they... Oh, not that one. This one, yeah. And we'll get in for 5 again. I don't even think they want to block. Be surprised if they want to block here. I mean, it doesn't do them anything, yeah. All right, now I'm actually gonna just play the Surveyor, plus leave up Grim Bauble and Light Shield Parry. All right, they have the Lifecraft engine, so they can choose a creature type here in their vehicles, and are they gonna choose maybe Robot? Artificer, okay, fair enough. All right, we'll do the Bauble. Ooh, that is nice. How many actual things do I have? 2. Hey, it's better than nothing. All right. So the play, we can, yeah, I mean, I presume the play is activate Chariot, activate Junker. Yeah. Activate this. Activate this. Although I could just, yeah, I could just attack with the Chariot. The reason that I like this is if I attack with the Junker, I kind of have to. It's just kind of an easy play for them, I feel like. Whereas now, I play 8-check, and they're kind of in pretty big trouble. Because I've got a bunch of bodies out there. And a Light Shield Parry to make a lot of things lethal. So I feel like this is pretty good. All right, they don't have the mana to exhaust, which is going to be an issue. All right, and these group for 2. So another land is kind of irrelevant there. So we'll do the Chariot. Do this. And then we'll activate here. And get in with everything. Let's see what they got. They're in a pretty tough spot here. I don't know what they've got, but even if they have Ride's End for Chariot, I feel like they're still going to end up dying. Yeah. They're still taking 4 here, so they just don't have it. I mean, yeah. All right. All right. See you for the next one. It's a good hand. Yeah. I mean, Disciple's pretty awkward. Here, just because I don't want to play it. I really don't want to play it on turn 3, but Grim Bauble should ideally buy me enough time to get this Chariot into double Disciple. Then it's really good. Getting some good activations going. Hopefully it's something I can kill here with Grim Bauble on turn 2. Yeah, I'll kill it. You know what? Totally fine. No issues whatsoever. Killing it. All right. Now I'm going to play the Disciple because if I rip a land now, I want to do the Gonti so I can start stealing their value. Sure. All right, we got land, so we're just going to jam Gonti and get in with Disciple here. Start stealing their junk. All right, got a land. That's good. And the good news is, even if they kill Gonti, we still get their get this card that we took. Yeah, that's a sensible play. All right, so we'll play their land, and we'll do Oil Gorger. Again for 5 flying. See if they got Ride's End or if they got Run Through. Ride's End doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. Especially if they're not casting it on Gonti, I feel like. So then I'm still just actively taking their cards. So I can cast it for any cost, but I can't cycle it for any cost. But I happen to have the artifacts enchantments to do it, so which is kind of cool. So that's actually going to kick our butt pretty good, unfortunately. Hate losing to Armory after I choose not to play it. Yeah, I'll take a bajillion. All right, so we probably need to gain some life here now. So I'll do the Elite. That gives us a treasure. And then I can play the Chariot, which is not bad because then we have a 4/4 or 5/5 blocker for their dude. Kind of need to gain some life here, though, is the problem. Unless I'm planning on just stealing more cards. Yeah, that's all right. No trample, right? No, just vigilance. All right. Okay. Pretty suboptimum. All right, so what is the play here? 7 with 8 mana. So we can do Stalker plus Disciple, but we really want to do 4, 7. Oh, I plus this. Okay, so we'll do the Vaulter. Okay, so we'll do the Disciple to gain life. Our Disciple. We'll get in, see what we get. Max speed. Outrides in. Well, that's nice actually. Is it only on our turn or what? That's nice. So we'll go land. Canyon Vaulter. And pass. We're at 7, so we'll probably have to kill the Mustang here, I'm guessing. Okay. Could be worse. Croon that. That makes sense. So rides in's gonna hit the Mustang. Activate that one. But we are at 7, so why is it? Oh, I forgot. None of their stuff taps because the just got beat up so badly by Armory. That's funny. Yeah, jump here, block there, and take 6 and go to 1. That's pretty funny. You know, we probably need to find something here, huh? Put that in the yard so Gravestalker's cheaper. And then we can at least do a chick. Yeah, that's actually pretty reasonable. Pretty dang reasonable draw. So 3, 6, 7, 8 mana. So we can do this plus the Gravestalker. Yeah, it's going to be good enough. Get in with Disciple. Get another card off their top. Play their land. And then we get to go a chick. Oh, I need the double black. So I am going to have to use the... I guess I could kill the Lynx, but yeah, I probably do actually, huh? Kill the Lynx plus play the Gravestalker? Sure. That way they can't gain life. We get another treasure. And then play Gravestalker. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Decent. Decent. All right. I mean, it's more stuff I got to worry about, but I got a bunch of insects, so we're okay. We're going to be stealing some more stuff from them, hopefully. Only triggers once a turn. Very important. We're looking okay here, actually. It's only whenever this, yeah, so that's irrelevant. Irrelevant. Wait, why do they get to attack with Sloth? It's got haste with... Why does it have haste? Well, that makes more sense. All right, so we are going to double block here. Chump this. And chump this. And chump this. And they get drained. And we kill a path cruiser. That Alacrian Armory has done so much work for them. Wish I could blow that up. Oh, I should have killed the Sloth. Well, yeah, I should have killed the Sloth. Because they have to activate Path Cruiser. It's more damage from the Path Cruiser, but yeah, killing the Sloth would have made way more sense. For some reason, I thought they crewed it, which they didn't for some reason. And then that, I guess, distracted me and made me didn't realize what I was thinking there. I mean, we still have some potentially good draws here, but we're going to have to rip some good draws. That is for sure. And we're going to have to attack and steal stuff from the top of their library, too. I mean, at least 8-chick gets big and we drain him for 4, but that's certainly not good enough. Yeah, not attacking the Sloth might really prove to be lethal. We'll see. I mean, the thing is, if I draw the dune, if I draw the vehicle that lets me bring back, I can actually attack with 8-chick, and if they kill it, we just get it back and make a bunch more insects. So that would all but guarantee victory, but that is a pretty good rip. Or if I blow up their armory, although at this point I don't know if blowing up their armory does anything. I really hope that not killing that Sloth doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. I mean, they only have 3 attackers. I guess that's good. So I could have 3 blockers. Let's do this first. Or maybe I don't want to attack first. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what we get. Darn. Rip this. Well, that's pretty good. Play the breaker. Play their land. Play an assailant. And we pass. I mean, yeah. I think we just did it. Because they can't activate and attack with Path Cruiser, so we're not dead. Oh, wait. They can. Oh, no. Darn. Alacrity and Armory straight up lost us that game. And my bad block. The bad block did lose me the game. I lost the game because of the bad block. Oh, I hate myself, guys. I hate myself so much. That's okay. I deserve to hate myself and lose for that one. Deserved hate yourself loss right there. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. We got some victories with this deck, so that's pretty good. Such a deserved loss. All right. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. Yeah, you just jam the Fang Druid Summoner and get yourself in green. Be happy about it. Probably Curse Cloth Wrappings, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's a great card. Very strong. All your stuff comes back. Is stronger. Yeah, what do we take here? I mean, Beast Rider is a phenomenal card, but you want to just take Grimbauble because it's monocolor and good removal and buys you some time against aggro decks. Reasonably good outside of that. I don't really want to take the Shape Thief pick one. Although it's cool you can flash it in. And it is a rare and it cycles. It's a lot of upside to it, but I'm kind of not blown away by it. Probably still makes more sense. I guess you just take the Shape Thief. See if it pans out. This Ox is very good, although I guess I'm not supposed to play white. I'd still take it. It's a great card. Another Shape Thief, or no, now you just probably jam your way into green and just take the Hazard of the Dunes. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.